know it needs a paint job, but you know.
Everyone's a critic.
Save the rails.
But she doesn't have
just right.
Keith, what do you think of those?
Absolutely awesome. I love seeing the signs and the cheering and all the support. Very quickly, I want to once again thank you all for being here. Thank the organizers for putting this together.
Oh, he's up on the engine. Yeah, I'm up on engine.
Dynamic attraction to our region.
I'm up on engine.
Yeah, David up on the engine.
I want to thank Bill Branson, the president of our board over there. If you have any really hard questions, that's the guy right there. All right, so let's practice. Save the rails one more time before I start.
Save the rails!
All right, you are getting better. All right, the rail infrastructure is a valuable economic and transportation asset that once removed will never be replaced.
Save the rails!
The railroad is an existing operation that generates business in the region and delivers customers to businesses in Saranac Lake.
Save the rails!
The Adirondack Scenic Railroad is an important economic engine for the Adirondack region. The company has carried in excess of 1.5 million passengers, and the budget has grown to over $2 million annually.
Save the rails!
Train service provides options for recreational activities as well as economic development to residents and visitors alike of all ages, conditions along the corridor. Everyone can use the rails.
Save the rails!
By this year's end, the Adirondack Scenic Railroad will have carried more than 70,000 paying passengers on the southern division and about 20,000 passengers between Saranac Lake and Lake Placid. By sharing the Utica's Union Station cross-platform with Amtrak, the Adirondack Scenic Railroad has access to their more than 860,000 travelers per year. This would include passengers from New York City, Boston, Chicago for transfer with the Adirondack Scenic Railroad and delivery via our train service to the Adirondack Park. You're getting really good. Saving the rails provides for future rail use by steel wheel conveyances, regular and excursion passenger trains, high rails, Bud self-propelled diesel cars or bombardier cars, and our fabulous new rail bikes. A rail line represents a greater public good than a trail, especially in a region that has many other recreational trails, but very little in the way of transportation infrastructure. Stopping the rail line at Tupper Lake is not the answer. Rail lines that fail to reach their logical commercial endpoints are not economically viable. And North America is littered with abandoned branch lines that back up this assertion. Saranac Lake and Lake Placid is a much better destination.
Save the rails!
Recreation is listening to music. It's like we're in church. I don't know who said it. Recreation is visiting to use a converted trail will be arriving almost completely by personal vehicle. This further removes lower income people from experiencing the Adirondacks.
Save the rails!
One significant group of recreationists who cannot be included if rails are removed are people with physical impairments.
Save the rails!
Trains offer an excellent opportunity for universal access in our park, where it is often challenging to find ADA-compliant, all ages and abilities recreational opportunities.
Save the rails!
And that concludes my portion. Once again, thank you all for being here, and I'm going to introduce the fabulous, lovely, dynamic, absolutely fantastic Mary Joy with Rail Explorers, who had the crazy idea to bring rail bikes to the Adirondack. So give her a
guys rock, you know, from the moment Alex and I got here, all we have felt is love, and it's pretty special. Thank you so much. Love you all. Okay, so let's keep on this. It's not over by a long shot. Okay, so in this season's first year of operation, the rail bikes have served nearly 15,000 paying customers, the majority from out of area.
Save the rails!
Rail employed 15 locals at above average wages.
Save the rails!
Rail Explorers rail bikes are easy to pedal, the terrain is mostly flat, and the ride is relaxing and enjoyable. Everyone can enjoy this activity. Families with young children, couples, groups of friends, and the elderly. Pedal-powered rail bikes provide a smooth and comfortable adventure for everyone.
Save the rails!
Rails with trails allows the rail infrastructure to be used in the construction and maintenance of the adjacent trails and to control access to more sensitive natural areas.
Save the rails!
Rails with Trails provides a system of trails with rail that accommodates the broadest range of options for all people.
Save the rails!
Yes! Rails with Trails allows the greatest variety of uses in the winter.
Save the rails!
Rails with Trails maintains rail service between communities and the potential of excursion drop-off services to outlying areas.
Save the rails!
I think that's a really important one because, you know, these communities, we have noticed there's no public transport between your towns. You know, and Rob here, one of our wonderful teammates, he has to leave 2 hours before he gets to Lake Placid just to, you know, hitch a ride. So he does need public transport and you have the means right there. Yeah. Okay, that actually was. Rails with Trails maintain rail service. Yes. Rails with Trails avoids the expense and waste of removing the entire upper Lake Placid rail segment, involving over 5,000 tons of rail and likely equal amount of the rail infrastructure. Rail with Trail services between communities and kayakers and hikers and bikers out to outlying natural areas. Because there's a widespread, deeply felt community support throughout the Adirondacks for train service, we must make our voices heard. This is the time, and we're not going to do it through obfuscation of political sort of terms. We're going to do it through people power, and you will be able to do it, no doubt. People power. Okay, because it's already a railroad, go try and build one of those anywhere else. I mean, what are we going to do? At the end of the DC, it says like, yeah, we'll replace them in 2026. Really? No. Save the rail. And this is a great one Amy wrote. Johnny Cash never sang a song about a rail trail.
Okay, I want to thank you all for coming. This is an amazing turnout for just such short notice. Do not leave before writing your postcard to Governor Cuomo. They're on the tables over here. Fill one out. Leave it. Stay in touch with the effort. There's a Facebook group called Rally for the Rails. Sign up, follow them, and keep in touch with what's going on. We expect this to be a long fight. Stay positive. Don't get discouraged. Remember, it's not over till it's over. It's not over till the bulldozers show up, and maybe not even then. The most recent plan, just released by the state, says rail service shall not be terminated north of Cover Lake until November 30, 2016, after final approval of this amendment to the unit management plan. We've got a year. Okay, we're going to do a group photo.
Your hands, because there are a number of you. Thank you. Cheers to all of you, and thank you for being here.
Okay, where's the camera?
Wait, oh, there it is. Look up in the sky. All right, so everybody, wherever that drone is, point your Save the Rail signs and wave and cheer and be 1,000 people for 1,000 people. You're the voice right now. Let's lead them. Come on.
Whoa!
Save the rails.
Save the rails!
Okay, dancing, everybody. We can do it. Wow. Move those signs. And to the left and to the right. Come on. You got to take this microphone off me, or I'm just going to keep doing it.
you. I hope you all feel encouraged. We've got a very special person here as well. Wayne Tucker, who is on the board of ASR, who really welcomed rail explorers from the moment we got here, is here. If you find him, please give him your love. It's with his good grace and eloquence and dedication that a lot of us are here today. So Wayne and Betty Tucker, thank you very much.
I'm looking for the guy from the Facebook profile picture.
I'm looking for the guy that's got something on my step.
That's Phil.
It's been 40 years since I've started, 5 years since I've seen him. I probably recognize him.
I just happened to be the guy with the little girl next to him.
Oh, thanks.
I'll stand for a picture.
Okay. Wait, they need a sign. Yes. Here, I'll hold on.
Can you say save the rails?
He can't say that.
You can't say that.
Oh, well, they're sweet. Oh, here.
You're both. Oh, lens cap off.
Oh no, Grandpa wants me to hold that. He wants me to take a picture of Grandy's or Richard's pocket.
Oh, Ricky.
I see headlights.
Ooh, nice smoke.
Yep, it is. It is. It is.
Keith, what do you think of that train?
That's our train.
Is that a neat train?